I just realized like a minute ago that I was in camera mode, so I was doing my little narration and I was basically talking to myself. Anyway, I'm on Randall's Island. You're looking at a tugboat pushing a barge. The barge probably has some kind of oil or gas or fuel on it. This is the East River. On the other side is Queens. I'm in the Bronx. This is Randall's Island Park. It's a city park. Nice park, hard to get to. You kind of need a car, or it's a very long walk over the Triborough, now known as the Robert F. Kennedy Bridge. As a smaller vessel passes the barge. Behind it, there's a larger vessel, and I would assume that larger vessel is going to come in the same direction and probably head into the Long Island Sound. I'm on a rock formation. It's low tide, and you can see by the different colored rocks and the seaweed where the water would usually be over, or at times of the day would be over. But this section I'm standing on is usually mostly dry, even though it's probably white from the salt water that's around it all the time. Hear the boat? That large boat is probably warning the smaller vessels that are in front of it to get out the way. Probably playing with him, trying to get close, see as close as they can get as close as possible to this large vessel. But get out of his way. Anyway, I bet he's going to the Long Island Sound. He's going to make that right turn. As I look, you can't see it, but I'm looking behind me because my car is parked in a parking area, but there's a bunch of cones around there. But it's not really blocking my car or cars with no sign saying no park here. I think they're just picking up garbage, the Parks Department. Over there to the right of the vessel, the large vessel, is where Gracie Mansion, the mayor's residence. Now it's Mayor Eric Adams. That's where he lives. But Eric Adams from day one said that he thinks that place is haunted or something like that. I think Eric Adams said that. Probably very old residence, is older than any living human being. Another guess I'm making is that that vessel, back to the vessel, beeped to warn the vessel on his right that he's going to make a right turn. Right now I'm using my Casio Brave 4 camera. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it into adapter. If I decide to, I'm going to put it into an adapter, plug it into my computer, and try to upload it and see if it's YouTube worthy. I'll let you be the judge of that. Will this be YouTube worthy? In the background, it's a nice shot of the city, Manhattan. Because I'm in New York City now, but when people hear the city, they say I live in the city. They're talking about Manhattan. But really, if you live in any of the 5 boroughs, Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, and Staten Island, you're part of New York City. Pretty sight. On the left, that's New York Ferry. This particular one runs from Dog's Neck, and it makes a stop in Classen Point. Its next stop right now is going to be, I think, 90th Street. Then another stop after that is 34th, and they added a stop recently, I think around 14th Street. Then its final destination is Wall Street, Pier 11. But they have other routes. There's even a route during the summertime that goes to Far Rockaway. I may check that out. And they have one that goes to Governor's Island. But you got to make sure you have tickets. I think for the Rockaway trip, you had to buy tickets in advance for it. See back to this large vessel. I believe that's the Merchant Marines ship. And if it is, they're going to go to the Merchant Marine School is over there in Throgs Neck also. And they may be coming back in from sea. Let me wave to them. I don't think they're going to wave back. It's so far away. I believe that's what it is. That's a training. I think that's a training mission, and they're returning from it. I had an uncle who was the first black person ever to go to that school, the Merchant Marine School in Throgs Neck. They did an award ceremony, which I didn't attend that year, but I'm sorry I did it after he passed away, and they gave an award for him being that. I'm pretty sure that's a ship. They're going to dock over. They're coming back from sea. It's pretty cool. If I was smart, I'd get in my car and prove my theory. Making sure I don't drop this camera. If I drop the camera, this will not be on YouTube. It's pretty cool. I should have walked down under the bridge. We got a closer look at the vessel. I'm gonna start taking a walk down there now with my little camera in my hand. Technology is wonderful. Some picnic tables, and I see some corks. So I guess somebody had a little alcoholic party over here recently. Not a bad place. I came out here and I did one of my early, and this is still early in the stage of myself doing a YouTube video, and I rode my bike and I put the cell phone I had at the time, attached it to the handlebars. I think it's there if you want to look at it. Yeah, if I was smart, I should have, because the ship passed, I should have walked under the bridge or gotten closer. People come over here to jog and all that, but like I said, this is not a... Make sure I have my car keys, or I'll be stuck out here. People, this is where they throw the coals. But people don't even look at that. They'll throw the hot coals in the regular garbage or dump them next to the tree, destroying the roots. While the tree screams in pain. I'm gonna go for a short walk, see if any ships pass by here coming from the Long Island Sound from the East River or vice versa. Now, I don't know if you can see it, there's a seaplane, and I think he's coming from the Hamptons, but he's definitely going to land in the East River beyond the 59th Street Bridge, which is now known as the Ed Koch Bridge. Ed Koch was a mayor of New York City during the 80s, early 90s, until David Dinkins beat him. He served for mayor for I think 3 terms. His administration started off great, but it turned very corrupt. I don't think Koch himself was corrupt, but his administration was corrupt, and he's responsible. Responsible for your people. One of his commissioners, I think, killed himself. I think it was a commissioner, Donald Manis, if you want to look that up. I think he had attempted suicide where he tried to plunge the knife right into his heart. Didn't work. And they made an excuse for him. It wasn't suicide, it was some kind of accident. The next thing you know, he tried a second time and he was successful. So. All right. Over here, it's a narrow waterway, so you get a closer view of the ships. I should have walked up here when I saw a big boy come through here. FDNY has the academy is on this island, Randall's Island, as they pass by in a truck, and you're going to see NYPD, greatest police department in the world, in the harbor unit. Nice boat. Now earlier I passed over this bridge coming from Queens. I made a video earlier because I was out in Queens and I was there for the sunrise. It's about 13 minutes long. And I came over this bridge coming back. I don't know if you can hear it, those rumblings. The rumbles you hear are from vehicles passing to and fro. That's it. I'm not going to do much walking. I'm going to head back to my car and head home. Got up very early today and didn't get much rest. I had to be early to do a drop off at the airport. So I'm going to go home and lay my head down. Hopefully I'll fall asleep. But regardless, I'm going to try and rest. So I'm going to cut it short from here. Once again, that's New York City, Manhattan. In the background, as you see the wake current from the boat. That's it, my site. I hope you like this, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. I would like some subscribers. Alright, watch it to the end. Hope you find it interesting. Thank you.